Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Carly.
And this is your Channel 4 Indonesian News. Did you know in Indonesia there is no official law that regulates the handling of a person's non-electronic data? This data consists of research, lab files, and records. There is slim to none protection of their privacy. It wasn't until 2016 that the Indonesian Minister of Communications, MOCI, issued a regulation regarding the protection of personal electronic data. While this is an advancement of privacy, remember, it only applies for electronic data. I'm here with Rebecca, an Indonesian citizen. Rebecca, how do you feel about having all of your non-electronic data unprotected?
I've given it a lot of thought and I feel violated. The more I think about it, the scarier it seems. I just want to know when this is going to change and what the plan is.
Feeling scared is understandable, and unfortunately, as of right now, we see no plan for change in the near future.
That worries me a lot. It affects everyone in Indonesia, and now I have to constantly worry for myself and my loved ones. I wish the MOCI or President Joko Widodo would address this issue.
Well, thank you for sharing, and remember, you are not alone.
Thank you for having me.
There you have it, an inside scoop on this nationwide issue of Indonesia.
Hello, and welcome back to your weekly health report for Indonesia. Right now, there has been a big outbreak of the dengue fever. The dengue fever is a mosquito-borne disease, and it has become a major problem. And Indonesia has one of the world's highest infection rates. As there is no vaccine available, it can only be prevented by avoiding mosquito bites. The mosquito that carries dengue bites both day and night, so use insect avoidance measures at all times. The symptoms are a high fever, severe headache, body ache, and some people even develop a rash.
This is Darnell reporting Indonesia's sport news. On July 9, 2018, at the Blibli Indonesia Open of 2018, Indonesia's MF Gideon and KS Sukamojo battled Japan's Kevin Sanjaya and Marcus Fernandi. Indonesia beat Japan in the first set, 21-13. In the second set, Indonesia also beat Japan 21-16. which resulted in Indonesia beating them in a 2 out of 3 set of badminton. Indonesia took it very far, and so did Japan, in a great battle. Indonesia is now looking toward the season in May to take home another state title. Indonesia hit them right out of here. Now back to Sarah.
Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Sarah. On today's episode, we are going to be baking ku sumprit susu. It's an Indonesian butter cookie dessert. These are typically eaten on Chinese New Year as a treat. We're going to mix all of the dry ingredients together. That includes all-purpose flour, cornstarch, tapioca flour, milk powder, and salt. In a stand mixer, you're going to mix the butter, confectioner's sugar, and 1 egg. Once that is all combined, slowly add in your dry mixture. Once it is all mixed together, it should be a thick batter. Then place the batter in small balls 2 inches apart on a greased baking pan and bake for 20 minutes in a 330-degree oven. Once they're done baking, add a chocolate chip to each and let them cool. And there you have it, delicious Indonesian cookies.
Welcome back to Weekly Weather with Wendy for this week in Indonesia. For Monday, February 25th, it's supposed to be mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms and a high of 88 and a low of 77. For Tuesday, February 26th, it's supposed to be partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms in the PM with a high of 89 and a low of 77. For Wednesday, February 27th, it's supposed to be mostly cloudy with thunderstorms and a high of 90 and a low of 77. For Thursday, February 28th, it's supposed to be cloudy with a high of 90 and a low of 77. And then for Friday, March 1st, it's supposed to be cloudy with thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 75. The reason there is so much rain and thunderstorms is because it's flooding season in Indonesia.
Hi, this is Darnell reporting to you with the holiday news of Indonesia. In Bali, they are beginning to prepare for Nyepi, the Saka New Year. This New Year follows the lunar sequence, and the holiday comes after the new moon. Nyepi is also called the Day of Silence for obvious reasons. On the days of leading up to it, people build papier-mâché and bamboo statues. 3 days before the New Year, the villagers come together to walk the coastline and see purification ceremonies. One New Year's Eve, it is very noisy and cheerful. They begin with blessings and banging pots and pans together to eliminate evil spirits. They also have street parades. On New Year's Day, it is completely silent. There are no lights on at night, and Bali is covered in darkness. Nobody leaves their house and there are no vehicles on the streets, with the exception of emergency vehicles. This is a great experience. However, many travelers plan to not be in Bali for this occasion, as it ruins the vacation vibe. Here's a picture of a Bali ceremony. This is Christmas Eve. See, it's very dark outside, how they liked it. A few lights were on. There was a bunch of people crowding. This is a picture of how some people dress for the Bali ceremony. And this is how they basically put on the show for most people. And I'll take it back to Sarah here.
I'm coming to you here from the disaster scene of South Sulawesi, Indonesia. It's still raining pretty heavy and has been for many days. There have been severe flash floods in Sulawesi, Makassar, and surrounding areas. The floods have killed 6 people and left 10 missing. For 3 days, there has also been strong winds and storms which caused the flooding and the landslides. These are affecting all of central and eastern Indonesia. As of January 25th, 2019, 30 people have died, 25 are missing, and over 3,000 people have evacuated. By the 27th of January, the flooding had increased, and 68 people have been found dead, 7 more are missing, and 47 more have been injured. I am sending my condolences to those affected by this tragedy. Once again, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Carly. Thank you for watching Indonesian News on Channel 4.